Fold. Fold.
So
Call.
here's what I'm going to try and do.
Fold.
Well, I got to call
Call.
that freeze. And
Check.
we got to start off with the check. All right. So we're starting off with some fun here.
Bet.
All right.
Fold.
So likely we're going to see people that are much better players than I, and let's be humble
Fold.
about it.
Fold.
That is very, very likely the case. So let's see here. Let's just adjust the camera. All right. Go Cubs, even though it's the off season. Okay,
Fold.
so
Fold.
basically, this is kind of interesting. It kind of amps me up a little bit. Just because a short
Fold.
stack.
Raise.
Okay, so let's check on this out. If I get raised again.
Fold.
So you would generally expect to have more raises
Fold.
in general
Fold.
at this level.
Raise.
Tighter. I shouldn't
Fold.
necessarily say tighter
Call.
ranges. Say ranges
Check.
that are just crafted better at this range. So I'm expecting to lose, and I'm actually expecting to lose,
Bet.
potentially lose a buy-in here, or maybe even more. So that would be a little bit of a
Fold.
setback, right? But at the same time, again, um, been on a little bit of a heater lately.
Raise.
So
Fold.
you know what? I can give some back.
Call.
Really, only a couple $100, whatever. So we got a call out of there. We got 2 calls.
Check.
So with that type of board, it makes
Check.
a lot of sense to bet. Now, is this an overbet or just a regular bet? Let's see here. Let's just go
Bet.
a small bet and see what
Call.
happens here. So we get a call.
Call.
Huh.
Check.
That
Check.
4 is a little bit troublesome.
Check.
You know, if somebody's being coy
Check.
with a 4.
Check.
Let's see here. So this hand right there, it just deserves a block bet.
Bet. Fold. Call.
Let's see here. What do we get? Yeah. Okay. So, call the top pair,
Fold.
which is for my bet size
Raise.
should be fine.
Fold.
I want to extract a little bit more value
Fold.
out of that
Fold.
hand. Now,
Raise.
I think a block would have,
Fold.
check it down would have been a mistake. Some people get afraid, and this is
Fold.
more people who are more beginner
Fold.
poker players. Now, if he would have raised me, like let's say a massive raise, or he might have
Fold.
thought that I'm bluffing. I mean, this is where you get into leveling, the leveling type of situation. But if he would have raised
Raise.
me or raised me all in with top pair, you
Fold.
got to remember that there's 2 other players. So when you're going 3-way, usually things tighten up a
Fold.
little bit.
Raise. Fold.
And so people are going to be playing a little bit closer to the vest.
Check.
Not necessarily. That might even be an exploit not to do that, but you're just going to have combinatorically, you know, you're going to have, you know, that type of strategy
Check.
where you know, you can't,
Check.
or you shouldn't necessarily, depending on
Bet.
your position. I mean, this guy's position right here was pretty weak
Fold.
because, I mean, he was first to act. Guys, girl. Yeah. Um,
Fold.
looks,
Raise.
I won't even get into that. Um, so yeah, so pretty weak. Let's see here. We're live here. We're live here. We should be live here. We go.
Raise.
Okay.
Fold.
There we go. Let's check out the stream. All right, cool. All right.
Raise.
So what do we got here? Uh, against that, it's probably just a call. Nah, actually, it's a raise.
Fold.
Ah, shoot. See, this is what happens when you got a bunch of things going on at the same time. It's like Mark is looking at me going, like, what the heck are you doing, pal? And I was actually trying to raise you. Anyway, um, that's why there's a time bank, and that's why. So, lesson to anyone out there, um, that is, I mean, sometimes the things that I do are a little bit on the ridiculous side. So this is where, I mean, being completely, um, completely, I mean, honest about this. Right now, I'm in a sorry, 200 NL, and let's call it over my head, right? Now, depending on who's playing here, I can suss out. So what I can suss out is some of the things that they're doing, some of the raises that are being made and things like that, some of the things that might be a little bit on the bluffy side and so on and so forth. This guy right here might just be an absolute crusher. Let's see, what did he win? Uh, he might be an absolute crusher. Let's see, this guy does look like a rag as well. What kind of flag is that? Mozotho. Okay. Um, probably a reg, maybe not a reg. So let's see here. That's a big bet. That would be a polarizing bet from the button against the big blind. I mean, 75. Okay, so we'll be B75ing. Let's just see here. Is that a
Fold.
delayed C-bet? With that kind of a board, delayed C-bet. Yeah, I mean, that's a
Fold.
board that kind of
Fold.
smashes his range. Um, should smash his range.
Fold.
Uh, he's going to stick around. So, Mark, not Mark, it's Merrick. Merrick is going to stick around with some flush
Fold.
draws.
Raise.
So that's where, I mean, if he overbets, that's where we get back to this charge the draws thing, where you've got to
Raise.
basically price someone out. If he had a flush draw, he's gonna stick around
Call.
anyway. And the reason he's gonna stick
Check.
around is, I mean, there's some implied odds there. So he
Check.
hits his hand, he hits a
Bet.
flush or a straight. I mean, happens to pick up his
Fold.
implied odds, his potential equity. Um, makes it worthwhile to call, right? So consider that as well. I mean, if you are if you are
Raise.
um, if you have the mentality,
Raise.
and you hear this all the time about charging the draws, if you have this mentality about charging the draws,
Fold.
just get rid of it. I've already said this up. This is probably going to end up being another short here. So one of these AI shorts, and then people are
Call.
going to read. People are going to look and say,
Check.
this guy is a broken record. He just says the same thing over and over again. Well, there's a lot more to talk about.
Check.
So what do we got? We got low board. We got a 3-bet
Bet.
pot. So
Fold.
hmm,
Fold. Fold. Raise. Fold.
so in the cutoff, so what you want to do is you want to consider position. Where are
Call.
you at? Okay, low board that kind of favors
Check.
him. So this is probably a check down situation. Not a check down, but let's just check the
Check.
flop. Okay, I could bet. Now let's see if he actually decides to probe here.
Check.
So a lot of times we're looking at a weaker type of a situation. So he's probably, I'm just
Check.
going to check this down. And if he checks again, now he maybe theoretically he's actually supposed to bet this, depending on what his hand is.
Check.
So here's what I'm going to do. On the river, we're probably looking at
Bet.
yeah, it should be worth that.
Fold.
Now, I mean, a lot of times you are going to get folds when you bet.
Raise.
My philosophy is
Fold.
this. You got to remember,
Fold.
I'm not a crusher by any circumstances, by any stretch of the imagination. This
Fold.
comes from things that I've picked up.
Fold.
But I would rather get called,
Fold.
have the nuts,
Raise.
and get called when I go all in,
Fold.
than have small bet after small bet after small bet, or
Fold.
try and check raise
Fold.
over and over and over again, like too heavily. Just invest the minimum.
Fold.
And even get called a bunch of times, because that one time
Raise.
that you actually
Fold.
do get called when you have the nuts can really make up for it a lot. So that's just the way that it's this order of magnitude type of thing. And I think that's the right way
Fold.
to approach it. Okay, that's big picture. It's kind of a meta, big picture way of looking at it, but I think that's the right way to look at it, is to not just try and nickel and dime all the time, which you do see a lot.
Fold.
You probably see, hey, B. Marchand. All right, buddy.
Fold.
Yeah, very unlikely this is the
Fold.
B. Marchand.
Fold. Call. Check.
Very rarely I'm going to be calling to try and set mine. I mean,
Bet.
you don't really have a heck of a
Fold.
lot of, on almost most boards, you don't really have a heck of a lot of fold equity. And so I think you do have
Fold.
to be relatively selective in
Fold.
terms of how you,
Fold. Fold.
in terms of how you play out of the small blind.
Fold.
Now, if you want to be a
Fold.
little bit more of a maniac, and you might have some reads and you might have some, I mean, that's an area to
Call.
explore, right? But in
Check.
general, I'm going to prefer a 3-better
Bet.
fold strategy out of the
Fold.
small blind, and just because it's the
Fold.
most potentially punitive situation. Now, that might be a leak. That might be a
Fold.
leak. So it's something to study, it's something to
Fold.
work on, it's something to look at, and uh, it is something that I will look at some point in time.
Fold.
So if you are an experienced poker player and you're looking at me and saying, "Who is this guy? He knows
Fold.
nothing. He's spouting things that are just so untrue."
Raise.
Please, I
Fold.
mean, comment in the chat, or you might think
Raise.
you might be more of a beginner player, or
Fold.
whether winning, losing, whatever it might be. Maybe you're a losing player and you're looking to get a little bit more theory, a little bit more rounded out as far as your game is concerned. Yeah,
Fold.
a little bit of
Fold.
information that I can impart to you.
Raise.
Excuse me. And this is all about the journey. This is all about the fun. And this is all
Fold.
about looking at things and saying, I mean, how we should be playing poker
Fold.
is having the attitude, unless you're on a different path, unless you're on
Fold.
a path where you say,
Fold.
that's my goal right there, is I want to go and I want to
Fold.
win a WSOP event or whatever it might be. You know,
Fold.
then
Raise.
you're just on a different path. Maybe you're on a path of obsession, and so on and so forth. And the path of
Fold.
obsession, I always come back to philosophy. I
Call.
probably should have been a philosophy major. Um,
Fold.
Anytime you get obsessed with anything, it could be
Check.
poker, it could be
Bet.
just anything in life. I mean, you've
Fold.
got that obsession. Some people get obsessed with um, women.
Fold.
Some people get obsessed with drugs. Some people get obsessed with cars. People get obsessed with
Fold.
so many things. Uh, it's
Fold.
probably a raise. Yeah. It's most likely an obvious
Fold.
raise.
Fold.
Um, but let's see here. I want to play an interesting hand with Brad Marchand. So you
Fold.
fold, and
Raise.
let's see here. I'm gonna play
Raise.
a King 8 hand with Brad Marchand. Brad, how am I gonna play
Fold.
with you with the King 8? Dude, come on, don't you want to play some poker? You just want to steal my blinds or steal my bets here?
Fold.
Come on, dude. No, I gotta do the same thing to this guy. Merrick.
Raise.
Yeah, is this ever a flat?
Fold.
Be interesting to see if this is actually a flat. Probably not. It's just too high up. So remember,
Fold.
a lot of people kind of go, "Oh, I've got ace king." So, well, there's still some work to be done, right? Be interesting to see if he comes back over the top. And that essentially, I mean, I don't know why I get so concerned about ace king, but I do. It's great. It's at the top, but when you go to the flop, you still have to think about things. So if he would have,
Fold. Raise.
yeah,
Fold.
I just raise there.
Call.
And that ends up being
Check.
potentially a coin flip, unless he's got me dominated with aces or
Bet.
kings, really.
Call. Check.
There's a few hands that dominate, some other hands that, so we're getting close to that 50-50 type of scenario, pre-flop. So, excuse me.
Check. Bet.
So the way I think about the ace
Fold.
king is, it's great. Great to have big slick. But at the
Fold.
same time, don't let your guard down.
Raise.
Just think, oh, I've got ace king,
Fold.
so I can just take this to the
Fold.
house, right? Ace King is like if you're playing
Fold.
football and you're starting, you get a good starting position. Okay. So you get to start
Raise.
on the 50-yard line, let's say,
Fold.
but you still got 50 yards to go. So
Fold. Fold.
just understand that. There's a lot of
Raise.
equity in,
Fold.
obviously Ace King,
Call.
but Ace King's a vulnerable. Ace King can lose
Check.
to deuces, right? Ace King off the hop needs some help to beat deuces.
Check.
So just remember that. A lot of people really just fall in love with Ace King. And these are more novice poker players, obviously. Um, but unless you start thinking about it and you look into the reality of hands like Ace King,
Check.
or even specifically Ace King, then you can potentially
Check.
go down the wrong path, right? So let's see here. What do we got? Okay, check, 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 check. Let's see what Brad does. Very low board. This is potentially
Check.
good for, what is he checking down? What would you be checking down? Check down an ace. Maybe an ace or
Bet.
king. So he's got, that's a pretty decent sized bet there. So a bet, like if we go low board, check, check, bet on a low board is
Fold.
I think that's kind of a bluffy line.
Fold.
Um,
Fold.
that's because a lot of checking ranges are not protected. So I think Marshawn could have been
Fold.
we're connected there, right?
Raise.
So that
Fold.
depend on the sizing.
Call.
That was low size though. Okay,
Check.
so depending on the sizing,
Fold.
I mean, yeah, yeah, that's a bluffy line.
Raise.
That's a bluffy line for sure.
Fold.
So that is a line right there that you can look at and you can say potential for
Call.
a call or potential for a check. Sorry, not potential for a call, but potential for a raise. That would be a candidate, depending on your player, right? So he's probably
Check.
playing multiple tables. So I am going to
Check.
check this down. Um, he's got
Bet.
some kings. Now, he's probing on the king. I've got an ace here, so this is pretty close. Um, he's betting out. That's a pretty big bet. Hmm. Yeah, I should probably just let it
Fold.
go. That's a weird bet.
Raise.
75 as a bet.
Call.
Huh.
Fold. Call.
Okay, so this is a definite check
Check.
raise board.
Bet.
Let's see here. So a small
Fold.
bet. I can either call or check raise. I'm going to call with small percentage of my hands, but I'm going to check raise with a much larger 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're going to go like a
Raise.
4x raise.
call,
Okay, so I got a lot of equity here. So what I should be doing is I should probably be betting big with my equity. Should I check raise? Uh, yeah, check raise all in. Yeah, let's check
check,
raise. Yeah, let's check raise all in. A decent line. He might have a big pair and just decide to call me. Let's just see for fun.
check,
Let's just check raise all in. All right. So he could have a pair of fives. Unlikely that he's got a pair of fives. So I think I've got the nuts here. Um, Nothing really came in that could look bluffy. Um, yeah, 33. He's not going to raise me, I don't think. So only if he has a full house. It's the only thing I lose
all
is a full
in,
house.
fold,
Hmm.
fold,
So it's between
raise,
150 and
fold,
um, essentially all in.
call,
Be interesting to see what the sim says on that. But
raise,
yeah, I
fold,
think the check on the turn was okay because that would have been I would have check jammed him with a
fold,
lot of equity, with a ton of equity, and I would have gotten there. Um,
raise, fold,
so that would have been
fold,
my kind of savior, if you will. Probably should have just raised this guy.
raise,
Uh, guy gal. Um, I know it's not really a thing. I mean, raising the hijack with Queen 9 is a possibility.
fold, fold,
Um, it's kind of a fun possibility. I should have done that. It's an interesting scenario, just to put a little pressure. But
raise,
I'm thinking, obviously, we're looking at I mean, the only problem is that when you're
fold,
at 60 bigs,
fold,
then you can't win a heck of a lot, right? So that kind of limits your potential payoff just mathematically
fold,
as far as making it worthwhile.
fold, fold, fold,
Okay, so what do we got
fold,
here?
fold,
What do we got here? I mean, I don't think I ever really raised this hand.
fold,
Like four doesn't make sense to raise.
fold,
We got some nines, so we are gonna raise here.
raise,
Yeah, yeah,
fold,
yeah, 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 yeah. Let's see here. Should I raise or should I just call? Yeah, this is a raise. This is an absolute raise. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
raise,
Yeah, let's
fold,
raise. Now, gonna go all in. Are you gonna go all in?
fold,
Oh, would have been interesting. I mean, if I get ripped
raise,
on by the short stack.
fold, fold, fold,
Got ripped on by the short stack. Uh,
fold,
fold some of the time there. I
fold,
probably fold some of the time if I get ripped on. but it is a short stack, so
Fold.
maybe I don't. Is
Raise.
it a larger bet?
Fold.
Hmm. Some kind of a high, like a king, queen, or king. No, a
Fold.
king, queen calls me.
Fold.
Raise.
Maybe a suited like a
Fold.
king 10 or something like that. And again, I'm just
Fold.
Call.
roughing here.
Check.
Those are the types of hands that might
Bet. Call. Check.
higher, and then yeah.
Bet.
I think specifically if they knew what my hand was, there's a
Call.
good chance there would be a call there. And I'd have to manage my nines.
Check.
Okay. So I'm not disappointed with it. Obviously how that turned out at all.
All in.
Got a little bit of a, let's see what happens. We got an all in
Fold.
shawl.
Fold.
Mm,
Fold.
Raise.
Fold.
Man, that
Fold.
age restricting everything.
Raise.
What? Am I swearing? Like, what is going on here? I don't even think I'm swearing.
Fold.
That's really strange because I've been putting these shorts
Raise.
out with no swears,
Fold.
just explaining a little bit of poker theory, and
Fold.
I'm getting like age content restrictions. What the heck is going on here? Age content restrictions.
Fold. Fold.
Cut off. Like what? I'm getting age content restrictions on
Fold.
Check.
Fold.
really strange.
Call.
Okay.
Check. 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 Bet.
Fold.
So going into this, again, I haven't
Fold.
really played most of the people in the pool here as of yet. So I don't really know whether they're crushers. I don't really know
Fold.
what they
Fold.
are.
Fold.
It looks like we've got some
Fold.
decent players here, obviously. At least I can identify when somebody's a good player.
Fold.
Sevens are just probably just too high up.
Fold.
Are they a call?
Fold.
What do I do against this guy?
Raise.
Okay, Brad, let's play. Come on, Brad. Now you fold. Now you fold. Come on, that was a nice, pretty
Fold.
hand.
Raise.
What am I working on today? I am working on still working on that
Fold.
um, bet sizing. So bet sizing on the flop.
Raise.
Think I'm gonna get rid
Fold.
of think I'm going to get rid of the B75 on the
Fold.
flop.
Bet. Call.
going to
bet,
so if you think about
call,
constructing your betting strategy, be effective but
bet,
simplify.
call,
Now, on the turn, when barreling,
Fold. Fold. Fold.
so on the turn
Fold.
when barreling, yeah, so if I could
Fold.
have actually played that. I'll have to remember that for
Fold.
another time. Um,
call,
when
check,
barreling, I mean, we're looking at, uh, B150 nuts and some bluffs, obviously. You got to mix the bluffs in there.
bet,
And searching for good bluff candidates is something that I
call,
am like being able to bucket my hands
check,
and bucket your hands by equity and then understanding what
bet,
type of hands are good
Fold.
candidates for betting, what type of hands are good candidates for are not even it's not even a bluff, it's actually considered a value bet. I mean that a lot of that's basics
Fold.
obviously at a lot of levels,
Fold.
right?
raise,
um and then looking at
Fold.
hands that you check all the time because there's no
Fold.
reason
Fold.
to bet, hands that you bet
raise,
the majority of time, but you do want to protect a checking
Fold.
range. So, for example, if you're looking at,
Fold.
raise,
Fold.
let's just say flop the nuts, um, small blind versus big blind, small blind flops the nuts. Check,
Fold.
check. I mean, checking again is so weak.
Fold.
Cut off. I don't even
raise,
think that this is I don't even know if this is a thing. Playing Queen 9. That's probably not even a thing. But we're going to make it a thing. So we're below the bottom of our range right now.
Fold.
See what happens.
Fold.
call,
And we get a call.
check,
So we got so this a lot of times is going to be we can bet this hand. Let's just see. Let's go 50-50. Yeah. So let's go.
bet,
We're going to bet this hand.
Fold.
It's probably not a hand that you bet a lot of the time. I just happen to bet it this time.
Fold.
So
raise,
Fold.
a hand that you can actually look at. Um,
call,
you can look at on different streets,
check,
and I could have
check,
easily just checked that hand. But being a little bit unpredictable, uh,
bet,
second pair with that board, it's a decent board. So there
raise,
probably wasn't even a great
Fold.
reason to bet.
Fold.
Queen is a
raise,
weak kicker. I mean, it's very unlikely that
Fold.
he or she has a higher kicker than me.
Fold.
Um,
Fold.
I mean, there's no ace king, there's no ace queen in their range. There's no king queen in their range. I mean, I could have easily,
Fold.
you can find a lot of reasons just to check that hand. But today, this one, I
raise,
just decided not to. I decided to bet it. And is it smart? Such is life. You go through poker and just understanding what
raise,
you're doing and understanding why you're doing it.
Fold.
So we're looking at a, what, 3.5x raise. That's a big raise.
Call.
That's a big raise. So what are we getting
Bet.
calls with? We're getting calls with, and that's real quick. So
Fold.
do you go real quick with, yeah, big pocket pairs. Ace King might decide to just stab like that.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
They're both in the range. Ace Queen suited
Raise.
would
Fold.
do that. Not big pocket pairs, obviously. Queens,
Fold.
kings, aces are in that range. But then there are also other things that just,
Call.
Fold.
that put pressure on. And applying pressure
Check.
makes a lot of sense. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to
Check.
check this down.
Check.
Are they going to stab? I know this isn't
Check.
the greatest board for me,
Check.
but let's just see.
Check.
Yeah, okay. So now, was that a bet? Interesting. Yeah, I could take that to showdown. King deuce. Okay, that's reasonable.
Fold. Fold.
What I've got past. Yeah.
Raise.
Okay.
Raise.
So how often am I raising this? Am I always raising this? Let's see.
Call.
Okay, so there's
Check.
definitely some queens in their range here. Yeah, this kind of reduces the value, but not a lot.
Check.
And then let's check this. Oh, there's a full house.
Check.
Okay, so that's a really weak range. So I'm probably gonna have to bet. There's not a queen there. Yeah, is that a B75 hand? Very polar. It's probably not. Yeah.
Bet.
Fold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a B75 hand. What was I
Fold.
thinking? It was
Fold.
a 3-bet hand.
Fold.
But I did have a lot of equity there.
Raise.
So you got the full house.
Call.
Very unlikely.
Check.
Very unlikely.
Check.
Okay, so would I check raise this board?
Check.
Hmm.
Bet.
That's a big bet. 2 overs. Too big.
Fold.
Too big, too big, too big. Actually, I still might have the best hand. But sometimes you just gotta fold.
Raise.
Fold.
Let's go.
Raise.
Fold.
Let's go. They're gonna think I'm picking on them.
Fold.
Some people actually do think you're picking on them. It's not. It's just the cards. So I'm not picking on anybody. I'd like to play this hand. This looks really fun. So let's see here.
Call.
Let's see how much fun we've got
Check.
here. So ace 4. I've got the top. I've got a wheel drum. With that, I can probably bet that or that. I can probably bet large. Yeah, let's bet
Bet.
large. I can get a call from overs.
Call. Check.
It was a call. I can definitely check this. I might have the winning hand right now. I can definitely check this, but I could bet it.
Check.
Yeah. Check call.
Check.
Yeah,
Check.
let's just check call. Yeah, okay. Flush draw.
Raise.
So called with a flush draw. I
Fold.
mean, it doesn't really matter what your bet is a lot
Fold.
of times. I mean, that was a
Call.
decent, healthy sized bet.
Check.
And it was called. Why? Because there was a flush draw. So there's no way I could have priced out that
Check.
flush draw. I might even have gone all in
Check.
and it gets called. Hoping a prayer,
Bet.
right? Plus short stack.
Call.
So,
Check.
I mean, forget about that. Now,
Bet.
should I have
Fold.
bet there? That would have gotten a fold, obviously.
Fold.
Like
Fold.
nines,
Fold.
tens, maybe tens or lower. Do tens re-raise me? Maybe not. So tens, nines, eights, sevens. Obviously, I'm going to lose to a6. I'm going
Fold.
to lose to.
Raise.
Um,
Call.
I was kind of thinking that was
Fold.
not that was what they had because that's kind of silly.
Fold.
Um, that's a calling hand, right? King nine is kind of like on the lower end of the
Bet.
range in terms of
Fold.
suited, your suited calling hands with gappers. So there's no straight
Fold.
potential there. I can see that call.
Raise.
So yeah,
Fold.
let's see here.
Check. Bet.
And anybody who's watching right now, welcome. Ask me a question if you'd like to. I'd be more than happy to see if I can answer, or
Raise.
maybe give me a critique. Say you should have done this, you should have done that, I would have done this, whatever it might
Fold.
be. Absolutely. I'm all for that. Any sort of, any sort of conversation, or
Fold.
just watch if you want to watch.
Fold.
Completely
Raise.
copacetic
Fold.
on that.
Fold. Fold.
So far,
Fold.
I believe my decision making has been pretty solid.
Fold.
Um, I haven't had to run any massive bluffs yet or anything
Fold.
like that. It kind of makes it interesting and a little bit more exciting.
Fold.
Let's just see here. Okay,
Fold.
so what are we going to do with King 9? Who are we raising here? Are we raising Marek with King 9 suited? Wait a second here. I think I should actually. Yeah.
Raise.
Fold.
And that's the bottom of my range. So he's going
Fold.
to call me. If he's going to call me, he's calling me with, obviously,
Fold.
Raise.
his range ends up getting capped.
Fold.
And so he obviously doesn't have the premiums in his range. And so it's kind of just useful to think through these things sometimes because I am not what you call a
Fold.
seasoned poker player. I'm seasoned in the way that I played a lot of hands, but
Raise.
or a lot of
Fold.
hands. I mean, some people have played millions and
Call.
millions and millions of hands. I don't. I haven't. Um, it took how long did I take off? 6, 7, 8 months. I was just getting to the
Check.
point where poker started to become a little bit stressful. So it really ends up being the
Bet.
approach to the game.
Fold.
And then you just kind of come back with a different you can always renew yourself. You can always renew your approach
Fold.
to poker, and it normally reflects your
Raise.
approach to life, right? So, really interesting because I've been on a journey, and this has been a unique journey for me anyways. I've always been interested. This is just I've got
Fold.
gravitational pull towards spirituality.
Fold.
And so when it comes to
Fold.
spirituality, really just investigating what's out there.
Raise.
Um, let's see. Am I going to re-raise that? It's small blind.
Call.
That's a call. I got top 2. So I think it's a good idea. Let me just check
Check.
this down. I could check raise, right? Let me check raise. Let me check call some of the time and check raise some of the time. Okay, well, let me just check this down.
Check.
I'm going to check it down.
Bet.
Yeah, I think I should. Just raise this. Could call, but let me raise. Did I call? Oh my God. I was talking like an idiot. I don't have that much of a time bank, do I?
Raise.
A hand that I probably won.
Fold.
Oh my
Fold.
goodness. Well. This guy's won a lot. This guy has
Raise.
won a lot. So this is a good player here. This is a shooter. What kind of a tag do we give to a shooter? Purple? Yeah, let's give a
Fold.
purple tag to a shooter. Well, shooter.
Fold.
Raise.
Fold. Fold.
I just gifted you a few big blinds like an idiot.
Fold.
You're probably, if you ever see this, which is not likely that you're ever going to see this, but if you ever happen to see
Raise.
this, you're going to go like,
Fold.
this is what I'm playing against.
Raise.
This idiot here who, I mean, can't even can't even decide between call
Raise.
and raise.
Call.
Oh my God, huh? We're doing that with high. I could be
Check.
beat right here already.
Bet.
Small bet. Is that a milk bet? Uh, yeah.
Call.
Pick up a little bit of equity.
Check.
So, what are you
Check.
doing that with? I mean, why did you check that down? You gonna check that down with jacks? Should I just rip it or check call? Yeah, rip it. Yeah.
All in. Call.
Yeah, I know you. There it is. Nice. No, I didn't know you had it. Is that an overplay? Yeah, that was an overplay. Nice play.
fold,
Nice play by Shallot. See, there was two mistakes. Wow. Nice play
raise,
by Shallot.
fold,
It's kind of an easy play to make when you hit the king, right? Um, yeah. So that just goes to show my level of play. Okay. I probably should have sussed that out a little bit better. Um, let me just see, because tens, I mean, at some point in
check,
time,
bet,
probably should have let that hand
call,
go. Should I have let that hand go? I mean, what doesn't beat me? Ace, Jack, Ace, Queen. I mean, Jacks beats me, Queens beats me,
check,
Aces beats me, obviously. There's a plethora of
check,
kings. So, yeah. Not smart. Not a smart. So two in a row. I mean, look, I just got taken out behind the woodshed.
fold,
raise, call,
Just got taken out behind the woodshed. Tens.
bet,
Yeah, it
fold,
might be close, but probably should let that go. Probably should let that go.
fold,
Okay.
raise,
fold,
I mess up a hand against this guy, and I think I messed up a hand against this Shallot here. Is this a Chinese flag? Oh, Vietnamese.
fold,
Yeah, definitely messed up 2 times in a row. I will own it.
fold,
raise,
Yeah. So no, did I need fold
fold,
equity? It's probably going to just be a check fold. Yeah, it's probably going to be a check fold because they're going to rip, right?
fold,
So yeah, the better play there would have been a check fold. Um,
raise,
yeah, there just
fold,
aren't enough hands. I don't think there are enough hands because he definitely has the kings.
call,
He definitely has the king there. Um, what was his hand, anyways? It was king. It was king, queen. So, did he re-raise me? He re-raised me. Yeah. Okay. King, queen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Right. That was fun.
fold,
raise,
Let's
fold,
just get back into it. So what
call,
happens here? I'm talking about
check,
spirituality. Uh, yeah,
check,
I'm talking about spirituality. See if he stabs
check,
the queen. I mean, the queen.
check,
Should he stab? Should I call? What kind of a bet
bet,
is he gonna look at? So B75, probably have to call this. Low with a queen turn. Yeah, let me just
Call.
call that. See what happens. Queen 4. Yep. Okay, so let me just check that line here.
Fold.
Raise.
Donate some money here. Um,
Fold. Fold.
so there's another lesson. That's all. It's just that it's another lesson.
Raise.
So what do
Fold.
we got here? Turnover card. Uh, yeah, that's kind of a bluffy line.
Raise.
But again, a lot of those
Fold.
smaller bets are less bluffy. So yeah, I'm probably at the point right now where I am
Fold.
leveling
Fold.
myself here
Fold.
a little bit because I'm playing
Fold.
against some
Raise.
good players, right? So please, somebody put in the chat, agree with me how much of an idiot I was.
Call.
2 plays in a row. One of them was,
Check.
yeah,
Bet.
misplayed those 10s. That was a check. That was a check. Instead of
Call.
a rip, that was a check.
Check.
I'm talking about spirituality. Okay, like let's dial in on the spirituality right now. So,
Check.
it's really just getting to the point where you kind of go, okay, well, I mean, if I lose a session today, is it life changing for is
Check.
anything going to change?
Check.
Nothing. Maybe my ego's a little bruised. But at the same time, I mean, big deal, right? 8-5, 8-5, 8-5, 8-5. Yeah,
Fold.
play a little bit tighter
Fold.
than 8-5.
Fold.
Okay. So, I think it would be actually more entertaining if I actually had a meltdown, right? Might even go viral or something like that. But I mean,
Fold.
I'm
Fold.
not gonna have a meltdown over $200. Like, come on.
Fold.
And so my bankroll here's my bankroll. Okay,
Raise.
I started
Fold.
with depositing.
Fold.
I think I got a deposit bonus or something like that. So I don't know. I might even be into it for only $500. Who the heck knows, right?
Raise.
I can't even remember. But
Fold.
so
Fold.
$1,000 was my bankroll, and then I went down to about 500,
Fold.
and just just either bad luck, not playing well, or whatever the heck it was, right? So I played about
Raise.
maybe 10 sessions,
Raise.
and
Fold.
none of them at 200, however. And so it was at 981
Fold.
earlier today before I started the session. So it's at $981. So I've had some
Fold.
pretty decent results. Maybe some good cards. I
Raise.
know I did run a couple of really nice sweet bluffs. So and as of right now, I mean, let's just say, including
Fold.
this buy-in, I'm at 840. So I'm down $140. No, I'm not even down. Sorry, I'm still up. So 5
Fold.
something up. I don't. Let's just say I'm up
Raise.
$300. Okay,
Raise.
that's not bad.
Fold.
So overall, make mistakes. I just don't want to compound my mistakes. You want to learn from that and not compound. So,
Call.
course correction. My wife says course correction. That's one of those corporate terms that she came up with. Came home with. And so kind of feeling
Bet.
that we do have some regs here. So here we go. I mean, this guy looks like a crusher, which is phenomenal. I get a crusher on my stream, which is great. Let's see what this dude has won. There's 4 grand. There is 2,500. Timmy H's bounty. Okay. But you just look at him. He looks like a poker player. Like, look at that. The hat, the headset, the everything. I mean, that's a poker player
Call.
right there, right? And, he's like, yeah, I'm a poker player. Maybe he's a pro. Maybe I just don't know anything because I haven't looked him up. So anybody in the stream if knows who this guy is, I don't know, maybe he's made millions of dollars playing poker. Maybe they make a living. Maybe people stake him. I do remember this person before, this guy before. But anyway, seems like a good solid poker player. Um, knows how to click his buttons anyways. Or I don't even know how to click my buttons.
All in. Call.
What do we got? Okay, there's a bluff.
Fold. Raise.
That was kind of an interesting hand.
Fold. Raise. Fold.
Nice. Is that the standard open
Call.
here? This is going to look really squeezy. Squeezy for cheesy.
Raise.
Yeah, I'm going to run out of time here
Fold.
again. With the call. Yeah, it's probably going to be a fold.
Call.
Oh, it's a call. Huh. Okay, so what are you calling with?
Check.
You got some aces in your calling range. Definitely
Check.
got some aces in your calling range.
Check.
Check or bet. Check or bet. Check or bet. If I bet, it's going to be small. Let's just go 8 and 8, 7, 7, 6. Let's go
Bet.
6.
Call. Check.
Do you have an ace?
Check.
Nope.
Fold.
Tens. Didn't get smashed on tens like me.
Fold. Raise.
Come on, let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Don't raise me because then I have to fold.
Raise.
You had to.
Fold.
You had to.
Fold.
I think playing against some really good players here. This is fun. This is interesting, right? And I actually am getting a
Fold.
little bit of the stress juice going here.
Raise.
So I just gotta let that go.
Fold. Call.
And
Check.
4, king 7. That is probably,
Check.
I'll check that down.
Check. Check.
Check that down as well.
Bet.
Hot. We call with king 7. This is so borderline. This is so borderline that I am going to call just because of what I
Call.
rolled. Yep. Station. Station.
Fold.
Enter the station. Enter the station.
Fold. 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 Fold.
Raise.
Fold.
It's very stationy. That was very stationy.
Fold.
Raise.
Fold.
I should not have called that.
Fold.
This goes back to like make a stupid decision.
Raise.
How
Fold.
stupid was that? Yeah. Make a stupid decision because of the fact that you roll a high number. Like I rolled a 98, so I'm like, I think I'm just gonna call that.
Fold.
I mean,
Fold.
why even make a stupid
Fold.
decision 0% of the time? Right? There's another one to sim. And
Fold.
that was funny.
Fold.
That was a funny hand.
Raise.
Okay. I got this middling hand. I kind of want to play here.
Raise.
Fold.
Gain. Why? Why? Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why?
Fold.
Yeah, I don't think that's high enough. I don't think it's high enough. It's a little on the weak side. Okay.
Fold.
So, hopefully my
Raise.
poker is at
Fold.
least amusing someone. Meaning, I made dumb mistakes. Oh, this is a good raising candidate.
Raise.
Fold.
Maybe not.
Fold.
Against what do we got here? That's a small blind. Re-raise. No, I'm
Fold.
gonna just fold.
Fold. Fold.
Raise.
Fold.
He
Fold.
does look like he plays live events. There may be people actually that either watch the stream or watch the replay and see this and go, I mean, that guy is like,
Fold.
I mean, he's a superstar. He's a celebrity. He's a this, he's a that.
Fold.
How can you not know?
Raise.
Because I haven't played for a long time.
Fold.
So this is exactly what should have happened to me, is me getting my rear end handed to me. This is exactly exactly what's supposed to happen. Um, when you play 200 NL, and probably
check,
shouldn't. So, um, yeah, what do you call it? Testing your limits a little bit here.
check,
Testing your limits.
bet,
Um, made a couple dumb plays, and the dumb
Fold.
plays cost me. So, and I was talking all about spirituality,
Fold.
um, letting things go. Time, yeah, time. Give it a little bit of time.
Fold.
Consider it.
raise,
And it's
Raise.
more of a, so when you study or
Fold.
when you have some success, or the game just feels
Raise.
easier. Let's just see here. I don't, is this a raise? Oh, this is not a 0% raise. 5-4. This is not. This is a raise.
Fold.
Damn it! Now that would frustrate me more than
Fold.
anything here.
Fold.
It should.
Fold.
So I'm getting to
Fold.
the point where
Fold. Fold.
yeah, that would have
Fold.
been a raise, but okay. So because of
Raise.
my own
Fold.
the
Fold.
mistakes that I'm making right now, live mistakes that I'm making, it is
Fold.
getting me a little bit
Fold.
flustered. And so just allowing that
Raise.
Fold.
frustration to leave if I can, and then
Fold.
get back into it,
Raise.
make some solid decisions. Remove, and there's only one way that
Fold.
you can actually that you can get better, is to expose yourself to things
Fold.
and then learn, right? Learn and improve, and that's it. It's the only way you can actually do that. So this is good. This is really good. This is positive for me.
Fold.
Raise. Call. Check.
So I could let it go, but I'm not going to.
Bet. Call. Check.
That 10, that's actually good for my range as well, right? Probably a B75. Is that a B75 or is that a B150? I think that's a B150.
Bet.
My hand a B150 candidate? Probably not.
Fold.
Um,
Fold. Fold.
Raise.
so
Fold.
that could have been another mistake.
Fold.
But a lot of times I'm going to eliminate the B75 off the turn for a turn barrel. So
Fold.
I could have redone the 33.
Fold.
Huh, that's interesting. Okay, I have to rethink that again
Raise.
because I
Fold.
should have probably went small again. Yeah,
Fold.
very polarizing,
Raise.
representing like a nutted hand, representing at least two pair,
Raise.
representing sets, representing straights.
Fold.
I mean, I was representing a lot there. That was a mistake. That was another mistake. I should have just, if I was going to bet
Raise.
small or check. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So sometimes in real time, think about things and then you just don't make the right decision.
Call.
And think through it after, Okay, the next time
check,
this happens, I am going to um, do better, right? That's the only way to
call,
learn is real world experience with real money.
check,
Only way to learn, right? It's the only way to get better is to make mistakes and then
bet,
identify those mistakes and then course correct. So learn a lesson either way. Worst thing to do is to actually get frustrated and give up when you
call,
make a mistake. You've got to go through this. You've got to go through things. Now, maybe those mistakes were so dumb that they shouldn't have been made, but I mean, why beat myself up over that?
check,
At the end of the
check,
day, it doesn't really matter, anyways. Full house. Check this full. Check wanted to check raise the full house.
fold,
raise, raise,
fold,
raise,
I feel like
fold,
these people are probably all good players.
raise,
fold, fold,
Me, they probably have a yellow tag. What's below yellow?
fold, fold,
raise, raise,
Gonna raise me. Gonna have to raise you back. 27.
raise,
Play you for stacks. What the heck?
fold,
Two in a row. Come on now.
fold,
Come on now.
raise,
Come on, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Come on. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Come on.
fold,
raise,
So if I get raised again, 7.5 versus button raise here. Rebat. I'm gonna have to go to 20 now.
raise,
Play my hand face up.
call,
10, 6, 5. Should I be betting that? I got an ace there. 10, 6, 5. That could hit their range. Maybe it's a check call. If I'm going to bet, it's going to be
check,
10. If I'm not, we check call. I mean, just give me 5 more seconds. That's all I need to be able to make this decision.
check,
Okay, check, check.
check,
Just check that down again. Very, very, very well be ahead of this person. I mean, they're calling me with
bet,
call or raise. This kind of bet pretty much have to call.
call,
They're gonna call me is the thing, right? Am I gonna get called here? Yeah, let me check call.
check, check,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fold. Fold.
Pretty passive, but protected the checking range. Um, so that wasn't the worst. The next time I do that, if I have that exact
Fold.
same hand against the exact same person, which will never happen again, um, theoretically,
Raise.
Fold.
I'll just bet.
Fold.
And it does open you up to raising. So, I mean,
Fold.
top
Raise.
kicker on that board with
Fold.
the ace in my hand, probably. That
Fold.
probably deserves a
Fold.
Raise.
decent sized bet. I can go 50. That's almost the
Raise.
entire thing. So I don't know, maybe even lower. Get raised against small blind.
Fold.
And that would be a
Call.
call. Mm,
Bet.
10 into 25.
Call. Check. Check.
Huh. Pretty much going to call this. Pretty much have to call this. There's just too many bluffs.
All in.
Too many bluffs. All in 78 versus 45. Hmm. Hmm. A good rip. It's a good rip. It's a
Fold.
good rip. Mhm.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
Not an insta call. Not an insta
Raise.
call.
Fold. Fold.
Mm-hmm.
Fold. Fold.
Raising, what are they raising? Loose.
Fold.
There's a lot. There's so many hands that are not pocket pairs.
Fold.
So many hands that are not
Fold.
pocket pairs. Yeah.
Fold.
Yeah.
Fold.
It's is that an insta call?
Fold.
That's the question. Is that an insta call? I mean, the value of
Raise.
fours definitely goes up.
Raise.
Was a call. Yeah.
Call.
Yep. 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 Now that I think about it, it may have been a call.
Check.
Now that I think of it, that might have been a call. Interesting. Hmm. It's another one to sim. Good. I got a lot of different material here that I can.
Call. Check.
Okay. So that was an interesting sesh. I think overall I'm down about half a buy-in. When I talk about overall, half a 200
Bet.
NL buy-in. Today I'm down more than that, obviously. But yeah, I just got to recollect here for a little bit and then
Call.
ramp up the knowledge,
Check.
ramp up, do a little bit of studying, and then come back at some point in time. And when I do come back, then look at those mistakes that I
All
made
in.
and say, you know what, the next time that happens,
Call.
I'll do something differently, right? Okay. So, bye-bye, stream.